All right, what up? What up? What up? What up? Yo, 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 yo. So yeah, like I said, man, we all know what it is. We all know how the real world works. That's why we don't do no pretending and no fronting over here. You know what I mean? And like me, I just bring it out of people without trying. So like, personally, I love it. Honestly, you know what I mean? Like I said, when I'm up in Austin and stuff, it's a different atmosphere. In Austin, you can get away with a lot more. You know what I mean? That's the thing. So like that's the thing I kind of brought the attitude and the culture down here a little bit. And that's what should happen. This is America. Like people need to, be exposed to different things and see how people really are and really get down. Like I'm telling you, these games don't fly in Austin. They don't. Austin's a different environment. I'm not saying you can get away with everything, but I am saying that it's different and it's always been different. And that's it, man. Just a different atmosphere. Feel me? But yeah, like I said, I'm always moving around, walking around. I'm always in the street, like right now. I'm not about to play no games when I'm out here, bro. It's just that simple. Like I matter, my life matters, and that comes first. So, like I said, we're gonna stay doing what we do. I got some more videos to put out. Um, Everything is a fact here. What I'm saying. We up over $140 for the next check, and we got plenty of folks in their feelings, man. That's all this is about. I want y'all to really understand that. Like, this is about that folks is in their feelings because I'm building and I'm doing well. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. Give me a second. All right, I'm back. But yeah, like I said, that's the whole thing, man. Is I just pay attention. I pay attention to everybody, man. And I've gotten in so much stuff. You all have no idea. You don't know anything about me, bro. Trust me. I'm just smart about how I move now. Got a lot smarter. I'm a lot more efficient. I stay out of trouble. I'm real swift and clean with what I do. As Batman, especially, I don't make mistakes. You know what I mean? But that's my whole point. Folks got to know who running things too. Like real talk. You know what I mean? Folks got to recognize with me, we ain't gonna play these fake games. You understand? And that's all. You know. Oh, it's like my friend told me. Like it's like they forget that you're a human being too, right? Like I'm a human being, bro. You gotta act right and treat me with respect. Feel me? Like don't get it confused. My whole thing is like I'm an enforcer of divine law. I'm the actual enforcer. So this is what I do for a career. And I get busy. I'm an enforcer for a living. You know what I mean? So like I said, I don't really care what people tell themselves. I don't care what they do. Like I said, y'all the ones acting like it's entertainment. I'm just rolling with it because hey, if it's making me money and I got everybody on board, awesome. But don't act like folks don't know I'm the real Batman because they do. Don't act like folks don't know I do the real thing, what Batman do, because all the depictions are about me, my story. I'm the real Batman, dude. This is real. So a lot of folks respect it and mess with it heavy. And that's what I'm saying. At this point, like I said, I accomplished enough within the valley that I'm not really concerned with anymore or doing anymore. So now at this point, it's like a fashion show, and it's just specifically focusing on the training because we're trying to expand and we're going to expand. So that's my thing. I can't play games about my future or anything that I'm building. I worked too hard. I came too far. And that's why, like, you know, I'm not letting anybody come near me or come around me who ain't got my best interest at heart. Like I said, this is not that environment anymore. I mean, that's what folks do. Like I said, right when you about to make it, the devil always shows up. Like Bane said, speak of the devil. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. you know, you got them folks making weird titles, but you're talking to yourself. They like the penguin, they stay talking to themselves. Right. You stay talking to yourself, brother, you're the one who's down with all that devil stuff. Why are you talking in the third person? Like, get help and get a grip. That's what you need to do. Talking about blah blah this, blah blah. Yeah, all you do is talk about the devil because that's who you down with. You definitely ain't with God. God is definitely not on your side, brother. God is with me. Real talk. We God's people for real. So, like I said, that's why folks like that, wicked, evil folks, I don't want them nowhere near me. Would you? Like, this is a peaceful, fun environment at this point, bro. I already put all the work in and did all the other stuff. I handled all the gangster stuff. All that's already done. We've been winning. Feel me? So just don't get it confused and think, oh, we forgot who we are or we out here playing. No, we ain't. I pay attention to every last one of you. That means you see every vehicle that go by, I pay attention to. I pay attention to y'all's habits. I be studying all y'all. Real talk. I pay attention to how y'all looking at me. Like, there was one right now, like with that funny look, like that funny style stuff. Like, bro, I'm like 3 times your size. Like, stop it. Like, really. Like, I hope all y'all hear me. Like, I'm not the one. Like, don't look at me funny. Don't play no games with me. Nothing. We're gonna address everything. I don't care, homie. I really don't. That's what you don't get. Yeah, look at that nonsense. That's what they have them do. Drive funny style. Like they don't know how to drive between lines. It's pathetic. Hold on. So yeah, I'm gonna say it again. I know all y'all know each other down here. We know where we at. Right. Who run the valley? Me and my folks. Yeah, we run this. For real though. hmm Yeah. Like, I'm gonna suggest that all y'all stop talking. That's what you should do. Real talk. Because, like, I'm the mob and I have so much power at this point, it's unbelievable. And I've completely graduated to another level with the streets, and I took over the streets hands on, went out and got busy. Our point's proven. We run every block here for real. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I said, I mean, either folks want to be on the winning team or you want to be on the losing team. You make a choice. Because whoever come up against me is going to lose. I promise you. It's simple as that. I'm not taking no losses. And no regard, way, shape, or form. I'm going to stay winning. And why? Because I'm disciplined. We move militaristic, bro. We don't play no games. Feel me? And that's my whole thing. Like, when you folks start paying too much attention to me, nah. No, 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 no. Don't do it. Don't. Yeah, bad idea. Don't do it. Keep it shaking. Real talk. That's what they think. They all think money buy everything. I just got divine confirmation. Look at the wall. Money don't buy me. I ain't got a price. I don't care who you are. I don't care who y'all work for. I don't care who you affiliated with. I don't care who you know. All y'all just talk to talk. What? Brother, you got to have consistency. Consistency is key. You got to have consistency. I've been running these streets and running this game since before half of y'all were born. Okay? I've been doing this a long time. That's why I'm so good at it. You ever notice that? I'm not Takashi 69, homie. I'm a whole nother ball game. You feel me? I'm a whole nother ball game in a whole nother realm. Feel me? Real talk. Messing with me is like you walking through the wrong door. That's what it's like. You feel me? Like it's a whole rabbit hole with me. Real talk. Like, trust me, bro. Y'all don't know anything about me. Feel me? I'm not even playing by y'all's rules. For real. Feel me? I don't follow no rules, bro. Nobody controls me. I do what I want to do. You understand? Like I said, they probably all think I'm crazy. To you, I probably am. It's called being from the street for real and running them. It's called being a gangster, not acting like one, not writing checks you can't cash. I've been doing this a long time. Like, honestly, like, I'm not saying I can't make a mistake. I'm not saying that I'm this and that or anything like that. I'm just saying that intellectual wise and knowledge wise and experience wise, I've been doing this a minute. You know what I mean? There's not too much that's going to surprise me. Seriously. I've been doing this a minute, man. Like I said, we move like militaristic. We really way ahead of the military. We way ahead of them. You feel me? Like I said, I'm a game master. I tell y'all in the videos all the time what kind of game master I am. I play them kind of games. That's what we do. I don't come to play. I come to get tactical and get busy. I'm strategic. I have no emotions when I move. Do you understand? I'm cold. I'm cold as an icicle, cold as an igloo. Seriously, I have no emotions. Like, I'm working on being happy and smiling more. Real talk, I really am working on that. But I'm just a very serious person. You know, like I do serious things. So I mean, my job is serious. Everything about me is serious. That's what I'm saying. This is not an environment that people come to play in. Like Vinny Paz said, he said, you know, anybody coming in my environment, it ain't anyone coming in my environment. It ain't the place to play. You understand? That's me. My environment is not the place to play, and everybody knows that. All y'all know. Y'all know better. So act like it. You feel me? That's all. You know what I mean? He said it what it is. Real talk. Like, I don't know what y'all talking about. That's the type of music I listen to. I listen to Vinny Paz because Vinny Paz is rapping about what I'm living. Real talk. I'm a real goon and a gangster. Like I said, my whole job is to be tactical and militaristic and past militaristic, just to be move with exact precision and understand how to literally like do the real thing. We do the real thing. Y'all talk about it. We live it. That's what I'm saying. That's why all these folks they know because all of them want to be me, right? Right? You're envious, right? To bring out a little jelly in you. You want to be me, but you ain't willing to pay the price. You ain't willing to pay the cost. You ain't willing to be in these positions where it takes pure, real bravery. You understand? Like, come on, bro. There's been a million times my whole future, everything was on the line, and I still kept moving. That takes heart. And that's what y'all don't talk about. Y'all don't talk about, nah, we have a system that's here to take advantage of folks who trying to live their life. You know, there's positions you get put in where you got to choose to be brave, you know, or back down. And like this system designs it to where sometimes you know, you being brave, it will backfire and work against you. It's the truth. There ain't no such thing as self-defense. So when you got a gangster in the mob learning the system and learning how to move and learning how to work around it, oh, you should definitely be concerned. I think all y'all should be worried as hell. Real talk, you should be stressing. Because I'm learning every little aspect, studying it. I'm a genius. So your system ain't going to trick me. It won't work with me. And that's what Batman is. Batman has to work with the system, right? Figure out how to use the system to his advantage. You see me, you can say what you want. I'm by the jails all the time. I'm paying attention, bro. I be talking to criminals that get out of the jail like real talk, bro. You can say what you want. I know what I'm doing. I'm in the perfect location too to do this and be Batman. Real talk. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure they talk about me behind the walls. I'm a legend. I do the real thing. So them criminals be looking at me when I'm in that suit like, whoa. You know what I mean? Because like I said, the truth is they don't want no problems. That's the truth. They know it's real. They know what I'm doing out here is real. So, I'm just telling you the truth. That's the truth. It was never fake. You understand? So, like I said, I have a job to do. I mean, I'm a grown man. You think I'm gonna let folks, play with my business or tamper with my business or mess around when I'm working? No, I'm out here working, bro, all the time. I'm not walking around. I don't know where y'all got that from. Like I said, it's just simpletons, man. People who think simple. That was my first rap album, Simpletons. They still be talking about it too. It was made with a cheap laptop. But yeah, I'm a good guy, man. I'm a solid dude. Like I said, I'm easy to get along with, but I'm just like I'm like a wolf in the forest, like really. Like I really have been in some serious situations, serious places, and like I really am trained where I'm a survivor. Like I probably could survive in the forest. Literally. I'm probably one of the few. Like I'm a true survivor. Like I'm gonna try to figure it out one way or another. I might make a mistake, but the fact is, at the end of the day, God got me. You know, I heard a story the other day. It was on Facebook about a woman who survived some crazy stuff, and she did that. She went like all through the forest, and she just kept pushing, and she made it or something. And it's a hell of a tale. It's quite impressive, and it just goes to show that heart goes a long way, man. Determination. When you don't give up on yourself, you can do the impossible. That's what I represent. Survival on a whole nother level. Like I said, God told me I'm immortal. I put it to the test every day. I don't live like y'all. Y'all live in fear. You see me, I get up on the dip bars and do lifts, picking my whole body up. I mean, like I said, I came down the other day from it. I fell the other day. I had to land on the bars and keep going. I didn't know what could have happened to me. I've still been having pains and stuff. I mean, my life in God's hands. So, I mean, as far as all that, I mean, stay in your lane, little homie. Y'all ain't doing that. Y'all want to work 9 to 5s and be cute and be at safety. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you stay in your lane? Because I'm gonna tell everybody straight up, y'all can't walk in my world. You can't. You can't walk in my lane because you ain't built for it. Y'all ain't willing to do what I do. You're not willing to put it all on the line every day like me. You're not. So stay in your lane. That's all. You feel me? See, we do this for real. Like I said, I mean, you don't put on a bulletproof vest and 18 gauge steel armor and go out in the world and take everything on head on. But I do. I just want people to get the point. We're not the same, bro. If you a civilian, stay in your lane. Seriously, watch your mouth, stay in your lane, and keep it moving when you see me. Seriously, I'm letting you know, all of you. We are not the same, bro. We ain't moving the same. This is not for YouTube. You got to remember, YouTube is really just to make this look cute. I tell y'all straight up what it is. I don't lie. I don't sugarcoat nothing. I don't know where folks get things confused. There's no way to if you listen. Folks can't listen. Folks is so delusional. They tell themselves what they want to hear. Sheep. I'm in front of you doing this. It's real as hell. I got God protecting me. That's how I made it this far. You know what I mean? I've been getting busy putting work in this entire time. The entire time that y'all been running your mouth, we've been getting busy. We've been moving mountains. You know what I mean? Like I said, I defeated every gang. I defeated the cartel. I did that before I even put on the bat suit. Then I did it again. Shut down the illegal operations, the cartel. I shut down their illegal operations. Like what? I shut down a lot of illegal organizations. Came up against a lot of bad, evil people and took them on head on and won. That's what happened. And that's how I became Batman. This is all real. I mean, I've had to stand up to people who I thought was supposed to be, there for me or whatever. My job is to get up every day and stand up to the world, whoever it is, whoever you are. I don't care. I don't care who you are. That's my job. So, like I said, just stay in your lane. You feel me? Stay in your lane, mind your business. I'm from the country, and stay out of my way. And that's it. Yeah, and we're good. You feel me? But all that other nonsense coming around playing, don't do that at all. I'm gonna let you know straight up what it is. Like I said, we're gonna film everything, and that's for my protection. You hear all these other people say it, right? What you think that we, as an independent entity that's sovereign, you think that we aren't here to protect ourselves? You think we can't do the same things? Why do you think they can't stand it? Because we switched up the game on them. Now it's reversed. Now I'm filming for our protection, for my protection. You know what I mean? Now we're exposing all these corrupt officials, and now they're scared and nervous because they're going to prison and jail every day for all the little problems and issues they have that they've been trying to hide feather because they're no good. They're evil and wicked. So just understand, like, y'all want to look and stare and all this stuff, right? Because you in fear, you afraid. You should be, all of you. You should be terrified of the Batman because I'm everybody's worst nightmare come true. That's what I am. God didn't tell me to be sweet or be soft. God told me become everything that they fear. You understand? My job is to get worse and worse and worse. That's what I want you to understand. And remain and retain my freedom by being smart. That's why we film. You understand? I'm just telling you the truth. Back in the day, we weren't doing no filming. No, we weren't. We weren't doing no talking either. Okay. Now, because we're in a public spotlight, we going to do filming. Feel me? Now we get to act cute like you. I told y'all I came a long way being a gangster, a real one. I didn't do no talking. I didn't do no faking, no flogging, no fronting. I didn't come on here and paint myself as something I'm not. I'm really the streets. I'm really the mob. You understand? So, like I said, we're not the same. We're not. None of you. Don't think for a second, especially if you're from the valley. I'm sorry. Don't think for 1 second that you're me. Don't. We are not the same, bro. I've done my thing coast to coast. I do this for real. Okay? Like, I get down. I hold my own for real. Like, you are not me, bro. Real talk. Like I said, quit trying to compete. You can't compete with the best when you ain't the best. You ain't at my level. Real talk. That's all I'm saying. That's what folks do. They want to wipe the slate clean every day and pretend, oh, you didn't accomplish everything you accomplished. You want to bet I did? What? They want to come around, oh, I'm acting silly and out of control. Are you sure that's a good idea to do around gangsters? I'm just saying. In they territory that they run, because I run all this. This is me. You know, I mean, who does that? And then acts like it's a smart idea. Oh, maybe he'll trip. Maybe he'll set trip and he'll get in trouble. That's worth. It's worth that much to you. It's that serious. See what I'm saying? That's what folks do because they know it's real. They know what I do is real. They know the environment is real. So they say, well, let's try to play games and maybe we can get him to take the bait. I'm going to say it again. We don't take bait over here. You're getting outsmarted. Somebody thinks they so smart, like the reading said. Well, you're not. You're getting outsmarted every single time. You'll continue to. Like I said, I got a check coming next month for over $140. That's good money. That's money for me to do everything I need to do with. Everything you didn't want me doing, I'll be doing. You understand? So what's up now? How you feel? How you feel? Can you tell me? Huh? Exactly. What y'all need to do is quit feeling like that and start supporting folks. That's what you need to do. Make good, solid decisions and help each other. That's what'll really be a good, decision for you to move forward in the future. You know what I mean? That's what people should be doing. Get out and exercise. Like hopefully some of these people do, and hopefully they exercise and you know what I mean? That's what y'all need to do. Exercise, focus on you, better yourself. Stay in your lane though. I'm telling all y'all. I'm telling you straight up, stay in your lane. Okay. I am not a YouTuber. I'm gonna say this again. I'm gonna continue to make it clear to you. This is the streets talking. Okay, the real streets. Not that fake stuff, not all these dudes that in and out of jail and prison who have no freedom and no voice and no power in the street, right? Who affect nothing. Not these little fake little homies or fake little gang members who don't run a thing. This is the actual streets talking. This is the ones that operate above the feds talking to you. That's who talking to you, boy. Feel me? So, like I said, let folks do what they do. I'm gonna keep on putting this work in. I told you that's why we so different because, like I said, all them other folks they just sit there. I mean, you know what they doing, wasting their time. They all got habits, right? You're not tough. You're not anything. And I mean, if you joined a gang, you did it for acceptance because you were weak. You understand? You have to understand, y'all are like a project to me. My job is to study you and shut you down. Anything you touch, anything you do is getting shut down, whether you like it or not, by the Batman. My job is to clean up these communities. My job is to clean the streets 100%. What do you mean? I'm the best in the business and best in the game. My job is to make these environments better for people so that we're living safely and we don't have nothing to worry about. And not only are you outnumbered, but you're getting defeated by one man. So what now? In front of everyone too. You know what I mean? Like I said, this is not the time for people to talk or get out of character. There's nothing you should be saying. You all should honestly be running and hiding. Seriously, you should run. If I were you in your position, I mean, I don't run for nothing, but I think you all should run now. I truly do. I think that's what time it is. You know what I mean? I think it's been that time. And that's what's crazy to me, how people will move in soft ways, in cowardly ways, but then try to turn around and act like they doing tough stuff, or they acting like they tough. Y'all can't make up your mind what you are, bro. All y'all is an obstacle. All y'all. I said that the day for one I got on YouTube. I said, all these civilians, you ain't nothing but an obstacle. That's the truth. You just in the way. Real talk. I don't know what you're talking about. You have to understand, this is a real movement. We ran the streets the entire time. The entire time we have. Forever. So, like I said, my movement is a serious movement. It's a very big deal. And I think like all these actual, leaders from the past. You know what I mean? So I could care less what people are talking about, bro. I'm a lord. You feel me? You know how much stuff I've been in? You know how much I've had to do to get to this point and survive and still be here? Don't play with me. Mm-mm. No, 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 no. Because, see, like I said, a normal day for y'all is driving around, gang stalking, worrying about what the Batman doing, worried about other folks. That's a normal day for you. A normal day for me is I put on 18 gauge steel armor and a bulletproof vest, and I go out in the street and I get busy. And I'm the enforcer of divine law. My job is to get busy. I don't do no talking. I'm all about action. Action is all that matters. When you really from real hoods, the real hood in the ghetto that all got shut down and cleaned up like renovated projects, when I left, after I came out when it was active and survived hard body by myself, living in my truck. What are you talking about? I lived in projects, bro, with no lights. Don't play with me. Don't talk to me like I'm like you. I'm nothing like you. I'm a whole different ball game. Play ball. All right. So like I said, not only did I get my check, look at them playing their nonsense, celebrating nothing, having they siestas. Right. Hold up. I have so much fun with these people. Real talk. Yeah. Ain't nobody trying to hear that nonsense. So yeah, like I said, that's the whole reason why they lost all them other things that went on, because they were having siestas while we were moving. It's the truth. You know what I mean? So like I said, now I'm taking my country back block by block. You understand? There is no fear here, like I told you, and I've already defeated all of you. Actually, you know how many of you have stepped up? I've defeated everyone. I got a homeboy. He saw me today. He told me, he said, yeah, man. He said, I totally understand. He said, hey, I was telling him what happened and everything. He's like, it's just because, you have your own energy and your own style, and all these people are phony and fake. And you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all they do. You know what I mean? Hold up. I'm telling you, that's what they do. They do it on purpose, bro. I mean, everything he's saying is the truth. He's right. Like, they don't have a personality. They fake. So, they got to overcompensate and be jelly and all that. I don't got time. You know what I mean? Like I said, you can hear, man. I don't want it on my show. Hold up. You can hear them trying to play they nonsense loud as hell. Right. That's what they do. And they just keep rambling, running their mouth. That's all they do is talk. That's all they do down here. What do you mean? When was y'all about anything? I just asking. No, I'm saying the truth. Of course, a lot of people ain't gonna like it, and then a lot of people are. I'm changing things. I'm bringing actual culture here. A lot of people, their culture was replaced with ignorance. I'm trying to replace and bring back your culture. Your culture is the human spirit. Everybody. You understand? We all have one culture. God. You understand? So, like I said, I could care less what anybody talking about. We got a check for over 140 already. We're gonna keep building it the rest of the month. I know you mad. I know I got you in your feelings. What now? And Christina negotiated a settlement for over 17.6 million with like a whole bunch of hundred thousands on top of it, like more millions. Don't play with me. You understand? Oh, but remember, guys, I'm this, I'm that. I'm struggling all the time. Like, I've been in this position forever. I mean, I've been in this position for 3 years and have had a great 3 years. You know what I mean? I'm going on my third year. About two and a half, three quarters, about two and a half plus. And I've been doing great. And I built this business and I stuck with it and I didn't give up on it. A lot of folks tried to stop me and I just kept pushing, and I believe in myself. I believe in what I'm doing, and I know I'm making the world a better place. and doing everything that's necessary to do that. And it ain't all pretty. So don't get it confused. So, like I said, I'm gonna keep on doing what I'm doing. It's a service for the public and the community, first of all, and it's to help people and change things in a positive way. Everything I'm doing matters. Everything I'm doing means everything. And if you ain't with me, you against me, and you gonna lose. I suggest you move when you see me and when I'm coming through. Real talk, because I'm not here to play. I'm coming through like a freight train, little homie. Believe that. Feel me? Ain't nothing gonna stop me in God's will. I promise you. None of you, especially. What are you talking about? Are you serious? These people? That you're funny. So yeah, like I said, end of the day, we're gonna keep on moving. We're gonna keep on moving with God and fulfilling God's will. It's God's plan, baby. It ain't mine. It's God's purpose and God's plan. It's God's will. Let God's will be done. You understand? It will, no matter what. You know what I mean? That's what I'm about. God's plan. Feel me? I'm a vessel being used by God, and I'm proud of it. Completely proud. All y'all getting used by the devil. Yeah, y'all ain't nothing. None of you. So, like I said, y'all do what you do. You got folks. They sit there. They talk about the devil. Y'all want to sit there and play these games and whatever, side with the devil, and then you wonder why you go through so much. Talking about, oh, this and that. Oh, life is getting back to what it used to be and blah blah blah. Nah, what it is the devil just keep on playing with you, and you just can't seem to ever figure it out. I see you folks going through your karma because you stack up your karmic debt nonstop, trying to outrun it, trying to ignore it, then trying to not talk about it and downplay it. I mean, come on, bro. Folks be lying. Folks be saying things that don't make sense. Like I said, like I'm sorry, but this other homeboy, I was asking him. I told him like, yo, can you help me so I can get up to Austin so I can expand this? He talking about he got out of jail 3 weeks ago. He talking about I don't got a spot in a place. How you don't got a spot in a place, but you cooking, and clearly you're in a place, and I can see the photos. That don't make no sense to me. If you got homeboys, you got family, you got people, you could easily tell them. You got tons of family, bro. I know that for a fact. You could easily tell them like, yo, let's help him out. Real talk. But you don't. And then you wonder why I say the truth about you folks. This is what they do. Like, no, you can't be like this. You can't see things the way you do and act like we're all on our own team and then have a problem and an issue with me telling you reality about you and your team. See what I'm saying? Folks is convenient, bro. These groups are convenient as hell, and I'm just exposing the truth. You've been convenient. You've been fake. Don't be mad at me because I'm making money. You don't get it. With or without a phone plan, I'm going to figure out how to keep making dough on here, smart one. You ain't getting it? So we up over 140. We going to keep building this check. Yeah. And you don't even seem to get the point that if I can run it up a little bit higher, it might be enough to buy a brand new phone with a plan. I just probably wouldn't spend it on that. You see what I'm saying? So like I already got enough money in the bank to cover the fees for next month. I did it this month. I've paid all my own bills, all my own stuff. I pay for a car lot over $100 every month. I pay a $55 phone plan every month. I don't have it this month. Nothing wrong with that. It's because this system, right? And they lying about my stats, right? And that's why 100%. That's why I should have been way over that threshold, bro. They lying. They holding me back. This company's doing illegal stuff, and that's why we're taking them to court. Lawsuit, and I'm going to win, and they're going to have to pay me millions. So I've got a check coming for $140. Christina negotiates $17.6 million with a bunch of hundred thousands and millions on top of that, and then I got to get a big settlement from Google and YouTube too that's worth millions, possibly billions or trillions. They're going to have to pay me all their money. All the money they make, they're going to have to give me. So what you mean? Don't worry about me. Don't worry about my relationship. My relationship is good. It's going to always be good. I'm trying to meet my girlfriend. We haven't even met yet. I'm trying to get her with me. She's going through a lot, and I've been there for every step of the way. And I don't have an agenda. I don't care about money. I want my girlfriend with me. And I want Christina to be happy and healthy and good. Like I said, we're going to have misunderstandings when it's texting. I mean, that's anybody. When it's typing, that's why I want this internet stuff. Like, I want it to be in person. I want to be able to talk in person vocally every day. And then there's no confusion and we good. Like I can guarantee you we won't even argue about nothing ever because there's nothing to argue about. And what we were talking about was something silly. We were just talking about a bat because I want a pet bat. It was never serious. It was never a big deal. We're learning each other, and I'm teaching her and she's teaching me like what we need and what we like. And that's all I was saying. I was just saying when I feel like that and I'm in a mode or I feel somewhere I'm upset, right? like pull me closer and like hold me and calm me down. Like that's what her purpose is. That's like literally her job. That's what you need to do. Like you need to be there to help me and support me and love me. And she does that. You know what I mean? She's going through a lot. She's done amazing. She's been there for me. You know what I'm saying? But she's used to handling things a different way. So she's trying to, leave the situation for a minute and not talk when I'm going through it, because she probably doesn't want us to say things we don't mean and stuff, but it doesn't work with me. You understand? So I'm teaching her like, no, I want you to pull me closer when I'm going through that. See, people have to learn each other. Everybody's different. It's like my homeboy said. He said the same exact thing today. That's what he said. He said, everybody's different. He said, these people are phony and fake, and you're being original. So, yeah, it's going to trigger some people, and people going to feel whatever way. And that's cool, but you're going to have to control whatever you feeling. You feel me? Because when I say I'm not the one, I mean I'm really not the one. Like y'all haven't seen nothing yet. You don't have an inkling clue about who I am or anything about me. Okay. So all that nonsense, miss me with it. I'm not here for that. I'm here to be happy. I'm here to keep building. So, nah, I'm not in the position you all want from me. I'm not the person you wanted to say I am. And y'all are so comfortable with putting people in an aura to make you feel comfortable because you uncomfortable with reality and you in denial. It's called delusion, buddy. You understand? That's why I be telling y'all what it is. There's not a one of you that's talked about anything factual yet. None of you. We live in a crazy world, bro, where people think that their reality is different than what it is. That's the truth. I'm the real Batman. There's nothing fake here. If I wasn't the real Batman, how would I have this many people supporting me and cheering for me? I'm not I don't feel upset with anyone. I feel a little disappointed. I think Christina is with the Valley too, only because I wish on a major scale we could get financial support. I've had people help me, like here and there, different people, like quite a bit. I'm very grateful. You know what I mean? I am truly. I mean, to me, I've received a lot of help. You know what I mean? But I just wish that it could be a bit more. That's all, because I need it. Does that make sense? I'm not being greedy or selfish. I'm not entitled to anything. I work hard. What I do is for all these people, for all of you, and I'm just saying I need help. And that's what I'm saying. I mean, sometimes you need money to get things done. That's all. But I don't have a price. I'm not for sale, and money can't buy me, and money can't buy this. I was built, not bought. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I don't even know how many world records we at. We like at 135 or something crazy. Like, I'm shutting the whole building down on everything. And like I said, we're gonna keep on training and keep on focusing, and I'm gonna keep being me. I mean, you gotta understand, folks out here, they already know about me. They know how I get down. They know who I am. I'm not gonna change who I am for nobody. I'm not here to follow your rules. I'm here to make sure that I change things completely. You know what I mean? I changed the whole dynamic here, and it's helping people. That's why everybody cheering for me, because they're like, man, you're giving us inspiration. You're showing us that we can stand up too to this system, to all these fake folks, to these fake folks working these fake jobs who don't do nothing for us. It's changing things to the point that if I'm shaking things up, a lot of people are feeling uncomfortable. I'm sure. Good. That's what I'm here for. I'm not here for you to feel comfortable. I'm a generational curse breaker, dude. Do you know how much pain I've had to carry? Do you have any clue how much I've felt? I'm the feeler of my generation and my family and my people. Okay? Everything you talk about, a Messiah, I've done it. I resurrected in front of you, literally rose and resurrected. That's what you people don't get and don't want to give me credit for. How would you deny something in front of you? Those only people who do that are people who roll with Satan. People who believe in God will never deny something that's proven in front of them, because that's lunacy. You understand? Like I said, I'm here to bring it every day. There's never been nothing nice or sweet about me. You should see the way my father raised me, bro. I don't play at all. I just have rules to follow, so I'm trying to keep it and make it look cute and like I'm some kind of different person than what I am. I'm a whole goon. Believe me, I'm a gangster. Like, I get excited about it. I love adrenaline. Like, I'm a whole nother ball game, bro. That's why y'all don't know me. So you want to act confused about it. Like, okay. You act confused. You act confused. You tell yourself what you want, man. People are built differently. I'm not you. You feel me? And I'm gonna be myself. I don't owe y'all nothing. Y'all ain't done nothing to me. Y'all will never do nothing to me. Y'all try to fade me everywhere you can. I'm unfadeable. I'm untouchable. I'm the immortal vampire. This is real, little homie. Hold up. So every day I put them in their place. Every day I show you what it is. Every day I gain more power and more stripes in these streets. I'm not concerned with any of y'all, bro. Like I said, just go on about your business. We over here making money. We over here trying to focus and get paid. I'm over here working. I got to get my videos. I got to do what I need. And if the phone plan goes out, I really got to get my videos and then get in Wi-Fi for a minute and try to upload a couple every day so I can try to keep building the next check. We up over 140 bucks. Like I said, you looking at the digits right there. Christina negotiated over 17.6 million. That's all our money. All our money. So what do you mean? What's hers is mine. What's mine is hers. I already got billions in equity, a mansion, estate, over 2,000 in jewelry, 530 on my wrist. Got you pissed. Car lot I pay over 100 bucks for every month. I got a Porsche there. I paid $25,000 cash for at the dealership. What are you talking about? I own all my cars, bro. I can't put a car on payments. You understand? I don't ever deal with credit. My credit sucks. I don't deal with credit. You know why? Because credit is an illusion. I own everything I got. I'm not a Mason. I'm not a fake celeb. I just saw a fake post talking about Adam Sandler. They keep on lying. These Masons have no shame. Talking about Adam Sandler's got millions. He's so rich. And then they show him dressed like a you know what with baggy clothes on and no money. The dude has not a dime to his name. And that's all you Masons do is lie for people. This is how your country and world and system works. It lies for Masons who are poor and being controlled and manipulated. Y'all are puppets for the devil. Don't say nothing to me. See, this is why folks, when I come around, they so shook because they like, man, he has like this whole authority. Like, who told him he's the king? God did. I'm the king of this world. You little minions sold your soul to the devil and ain't nobody. How you gonna get respect for selling your soul and being weak? I don't care about your little fake position and your fake job, homie. You could never come close to me as a man, as a person, as a human being. You understand? I don't care what job you got. That's what y'all don't get. Y'all could sit me in rooms with billion-dollar CEOs and I'd make a fool out of them. Quick. Are you serious? I'd put them in their place quick. I'd let them know reality quick. I'd say, ain't none of y'all come close to me. And you know you can. We could debate, talk about whatever. You're going to look silly because y'all are not intellectually anywhere near my level, bro. I'm amazing at everything. It's like the reading just said. It said, you're way too good at everything. And it's like scary. You understand? I'm a genius, bro. I'm a chef too. I do cooking. I do everything, bro. I've been a janitor for the NBA. Was great at that. I've done warehouse work, tons of warehouses. I've helped build businesses. I've built bars. I've done security and club promotion. I was the best. Did the best numbers for New Year's. Oh yeah, I just put one of them dudes at one of them bars in 6th Street in his place too, verbally on Facebook. I just told him what it is because y'all want to keep fake bragging and talking about, yeah, we've been running this business for 20 years. Yeah, and you don't pay your employees, and I'm one of them. You don't pay your employees, you owe people money, and I can't even go eat at IHOP without having to hear about complete random people and strangers bringing up your name. Yeah, bringing up your name. Brandon Burleson. Yeah, I'll call you out publicly. Brandon Burleson is the owner of Soho. He's who I worked for doing security when I did all the real stuff as security and had people running to the cops because I get down. And he was the one who knew I get down. He saw me in action a million times and he was trying to set me up. That's what he was trying to do. Yeah, that dude is completely ridiculous. He's two-faced, he's a narc, and he tries to move people around like chess pawns and use people, and he doesn't pay his employees. So you haven't been in business 20 years. What you've been running, sir, is an illegal operation too. And by the way, since I do what I do, I mean, I'm going to venture to say that if I take them out of the court, they're probably going to have you investigated because I know what you do on 6th Street. I'm not going to say it on here, but I know what you do. And you have the same problem that a lot of these corrupt officials have. Can you figure out what it is? It's what Jay-Z got, Diddy got. All of them got the same problem. Yeah, Brandon Burleson does the same thing. That's why he's out on 6th Street. Because guess who goes out to drink in 6th Street? All the college kids. Yep. So Brandon Burleson is single and lonely and can't get a woman. So you figure it out. That's what's been going on behind closed doors. Your own bartender at Friends, the other Brandon, the one I put in his place and checked when he tried to say something about my looks, looking like that. And I completely stopped everything and checked him and he got terrified. He was scared. And that's what y'all don't get. I've been going 0 to 100 on everybody everywhere I go. This is not fake. This is not like something you can stop. Like I'm really the real deal. So all y'all people, you want to act tough, you want to act like you something. Okay, cool. Sign the waiver. That's what I want to see. I want to see somebody sign the waiver. That's what I want to see. I ain't got to do no talking. I know what I do. Believe me. You understand? My points will get proven quick. Sign the waiver. That's all you got to do. But you're going to sign my waiver and you're going to do things within my league and I'm going to run the show. You feel me? Step into my realm. You feel me? If not, quit all that talking. All that other stuff, all that woofing, just because you jelly, I don't care about that. You can be jelly all you want. You are hiding behind a system. If you can't sign a waiver, you're hiding behind a system. Y'all some cowards, bro. You know what I mean? Like I said, get brave. I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? That's the whole point. I never understood. Why do folks act like there's an option to act out of character at all? This is a protected environment. You're hiding behind a system. There's a system there waiting to lock us up, waiting for us to make a mistake. That's not gangsta to give them what they want and be silly and then act like, oh, I'm gangsta because I can't control myself. Why do you think they made the term crashing out and made it a negative connotation? Because that's what y'all do. The other groups, not my group or not me. You know, I speak for me. I can't speak for my people or my group, but I'm just saying our group generally doesn't do that. Your group does. And we laugh about it, right? Like I said, I do radio, bro. I'm here to talk and make a career talking and speaking. I'm a public figure and a public speaker. I'm not just Batman, but I really do the real thing. I'm the real Batman. So I'm in both lanes. And I do radio. So you're going to see me with the bat suits 1 second, then you're going to see me in nice express, brand new, cleaned up suits when I'm with Christina. Hold up. And you're going to see me walking around building businesses. See, I'm not going to be like you. I'm going to be on a whole nother level than any dude you ever seen. And I'm the only real man who ever existed. Stop that nonsense. So like I said, that's all I'm saying. Y'all don't get that I'm completely street. I come from the street. I come from the jail system. I come from the shelters. I come from being in and out of cop cars a million times. And I'm successful and I'm a genius. And I went through all the real beef and all the real thing. I got all my stripes in the street. I'm a hood legend for actually like actual things happening, actually getting in the mix. So when you bring someone like me into the game, and then I got this cold, ruthless business sense because I'm from the street, and I'm taking that into corporate America, and my intention is to shut corporate America down. Ah, hold up. Got him. Yeah, I told you. I told you the government, they be controlling these bugs too. I'm not joking. That right there was intentional. That was not fake. Hold up. Yeah, and y'all ain't never gonna make me be quiet. Real talk. You put it past these people, bro? These people make microchips, bro. That's the mark of the beast. Y'all be talking about entertaining stuff that's literally all evil and a mark of the beast, bro. The minute you give into this system, I mean, you already did it, bro. You already made your decision. You can't get to heaven and be taking what these people giving you. It's that simple. So if you did that, good luck to you. I mean, somebody just told me they talked about how the corporation, the company, I know exactly what y'all are doing. Y'all aren't giving people jobs. It's exactly what it looks like. Just like college makes you what? It makes you an indentured servant. These job markets are literally promoting and creating actual slavery. That's what they're doing. Hold up. So if anyone against me, hey, we ain't got no time, bro. We got to defeat you and keep moving because I'm here to free my people, all of them. All these people stuck at these jobs, I'm going to have them free where they can work for me for free, where they can be happy, where they can be free to do what they want. You know what I mean? Where they're good and they make more than enough money instead of this, no living wage. Like, I don't want to see all my people down here broke and poor. That's what y'all don't get. Like, when we get blessed with all this money, what do you think I'm going to do? Leave all my people down here next to Mexico behind? No, I'm going to help these people, especially the people who help me. I'm going to say, yo, here's $1,000. Here's 5,000 bucks. You want to come work for me? You want to quit this job today and come work for me? That's what I'm going to tell them. Not even for me, work with me. They're going to be like, yeah. All right, cool. Let's move to Austin for a minute. That's what I'm about to do. Real talk. I'm not leaving my homies behind. The people who held me down, you think Christina's going to be against that? Like, we're going to help the right way. I'm not just going to give away all our money. Hell no. But I'm saying they can work for us. You know what I mean? They can work with us. They can work for us. They can make a wage. We got to build the whole corporation and have employees and a payroll and all that probably. And I got to make sure it's done right. I'm just a businessman, bro. You know what I mean? All this other stuff, I mean, what's the point? I mean, we know who's tough. I'm not here trying to prove I'm tough. I'm here trying to get the job done, which is being basically Batman, the world's greatest detective, and standing up for you for your civil rights and civil liberties and standing up to corruption. Okay? That's what I'm here to do. Hold up. So that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of these energies, it's just not necessary and not needed. I work just like you work. And in my work and in my job, I still have rules to follow because I'm a grown man. You understand? But like that's the thing. Like don't come in my environment, much less my work environment, and then start playing games. It don't work like that. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm out here really doing things. I do a lot of research. I'm studying things. I'm going after folks verbally on here. I'm exposing people. I mean, I do a lot, bro. I work harder than all these other agencies and departments that are corrupt. Let's get real. So give me my credit, bro. That's why everybody with it and giving me my credit and showing love. And you got a couple of people that always just like just on some weird energy. And I just don't play like that, bro. I'm not the one, man. I'm trying to tell you. I don't say I didn't warn everybody and tell all y'all. I told you I'm not the one, bro. Told you I'm not the one for these games, man. I'm really not, bro. Y'all ain't gonna do me like Taxstone. You remember what happened to Taxstone? You remember Taxstone was like a tough guy and a man. You remember what they did to him, had him in prison for all these years. Y'all ain't gonna do me like none of these other people. I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna outsmart and defeat your entire system. I'm getting the whole system dismantled. Yes, I am. I'm already doing it. I'm already dismantling the entire system, especially corporate America. I'm not the one because I'm too educated. I'm too far ahead of you. I'm like limitless. I'm 100 steps ahead of all my enemies. Y'all better pay attention. And I run the streets and I'm an enforcer. I'm all about, being physical. I train. I'm all about that. I'm all about the real stuff. So what's up? You know what I mean? Folks ain't got no answer for me. They ain't got nothing for me. Batman is the problem they can't solve, and it is what it is. And you got eyes on the street. These people haven't talked to me. I mean, like the people who interviewed me, we can talk. We could talk business. I mean, y'all could put me on a payroll. There's a lot of things we could do, bro. You know, I'm about doing business. Whatever gets me out this situation financially where I have complete economic freedom and I can have a phone plan that works. You know, it'd be a really nice favor for someone to do for me. Say, yo, I put the plan on the phone and I got you a new phone. Here it is. And here's like, $1,000 or like $100 or something like that. You want to do something nice for me that would really make my day and like just make me feel amazing? That's what I want. I'm just being honest. That's what I need. I was never about asking folks for things. I learned to start opening my mouth, and I think God taught me that for a reason because I had to. I don't have nobody providing me for me. I don't have nobody doing nothing for me. I did everything for everybody. I spent all my money helping other people, paying grown men's light bills. I took care of everyone. That's why folks is going to take care of me because they know. They probably know. Real talk. They probably know a little bit about me. So, end of the day, it is what it is. Feel however you feel. I'm not looking for nothing but love and positivity when I'm working. So, all I'm asking is nicely, please approach me the right way and come correct. If you see me walking and you see me moving, please make room for me to move forward. And that's all I ask. And if folks would just act normal and be normal and allow me to speak and talk, I can explain that. I shouldn't have to. I'm telling you, I don't do no games because I can tell and feel. I have a gift with intuition. I can feel energies. I'm extremely sensitive to energies. I can read your energy, bro. And if you on that nonsense energy, oh yeah, I'm not gonna waste my time like playing with you. No, I'm not. I'm gonna tell you what it is real quick. Hmm. Yeah, I ain't the one. I did bar security for over like 7 years in ATX on Sixth Street, bro. Y'all don't know me. I'm the legend out there. Nobody else. Me. I run Sixth Street. I just don't anymore because I don't want to. It's become dilapidated since I left. You understand? Like that's the point, and we got to go back up there and we got to fix things the right way. We're gonna make everything better. I want to be able to speak at these colleges. I want to be able to speak at prisons and jails. I got a whole career. That's all I'm saying is I'm trying to be nothing but peaceful, and I'm gonna be. I'm not gonna let nobody, pretend they saying something or talking some way or anything or bait me into whatever, getting upset or doing anything that I'll regret later or coming undone. And you know what I mean? Like I don't do that. I don't crash out. That's not my thing. I'm not Rajah Jackson. For real. I'm not Wes Watson. For real. You feel me? Come on, bro. I get busy and get tough for a career, man. You know what I'm saying? It's different. Like it really is. It's different. I'm not convenient. I'm not a convenient dude. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to steer you wrong. You see, I haven't made mistakes. You see everyone else making. You see Floyd Mayweather backing down and running in the street. You don't see me doing that. Like, nah, bro, I'm here to help people. I'm not here trying to act tough or any of that. I'm here literally trying to help people every day. I'm the son of God. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if folks would be communicative, it would be a lot better. It's the same thing Charlie Kirk said. I'm sorry, but he said it. He said, everything happens when folks stop talking to each other. What he said makes a lot of sense, bro. And that's the thing. I'm doing the same exact thing in a different way and not as a Mason because I believe he had to be a Mason. He had to be. All that fake stuff and talking fake digits, fake money, and everything's facilitated. Yeah, that's a Mason. We're building this from the ground up with nothing. I'm going to be rich. We're going to have, Christina and I are going to be filthy rich. We're going to have millions upon billions, trillions of dollars. This is going to be the real thing done in front of you. And I'm building it with my voice, with my gift of gab, with my $1 million mouthpiece. That's what you have to understand. Every time that I talk, it's gold. I'm literally like liquid gold on a mic. Okay. When I speak, I move mountains. Like Pac said, when I speak, I want the truth to come out. Every time I speak, I want the truth to come out. And that's what comes out. And that's why I got these narcs mad. That's why they do their antics. And I'm just saying, we're going to film it, right? And not put up with it and let you know, hey, what you're doing is wrong. That's what I did, right? I'm handling it right. Oh, I mean, I'm going to get upset because I'm a human being and it don't make no sense what you're doing. It's not okay. We about human respect. You feel me? So like I said, but we gonna handle it right and film it. That way I could show the public, hey, look what they doing. Because I told you a lot of it could be sent by corruption. It's intentional. That's what y'all got to start paying attention to. Who's who, connect the dots like I did. There's underground illegal organizations moving every day. That's what's going on here. Okay. There's all sorts of crimes being committed. Everything I've talked about. Okay. The government has an agenda to silence folks like me because we're bringing the truth to the forefront. What we need is people to unify and stand up. Same thing Charlie Kirk talked about. He said the church, meaning like the people of God, which is me, you understand? I mean, I don't really go to church often, you know what I mean? But it's like, I guess that's like the real church. I don't like the terminology really, but the people of God have to stand up. And that's basically what he was saying. He was saying to the system of the elites and all this nonsense and fake Illuminati masonry, it's just evil. They're not scary. They're not big and bad. They're not rich, not at all. You understand? They actually have very limited resources. They're just masons, and the resources are all borrowed. It's just the devil using human beings and people. And he never gives you what you want or what you signed up for. He takes advantage of you. And the fact is, he doesn't value any of you. And you see it every time. This is why this system eats its own masonry. I will never be a mason, ever. I'm glad that I never had that problem. You understand? So they may be in my family. My grandfather was a Supreme Court judge. I don't know if he was a Mason. Carly Fiorina ran for president and was the CEO of Hewlett Packard. That's the wicked witch of the West, the one that's had it out for me since before I was born. And these are the evil forces I'm coming up against and winning. I already defeated you. I defeated all of you. Why would I let people, trolls on the internet, bring up names to me of people I got the best of and defeated? I didn't just get the best of you. I did it the righteous way. Like, I gave that person a chance to prove if they were righteous. They proved they evil, right? I think you had everything to do with what happened to my father and everything. And I know that you tampered with my trust allegedly and played with all my money. And I don't know what you did with it. There should be millions in there, but you definitely did that allegedly, right? So, I mean, what do you mean? You don't have any power. If you had power, what's up? How come I'm still right here, still winning? So much power, huh? Yeah, that's what she did. She said, "Oh, don't blah 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 with me, blah blah blah." And I said, "Nah, don't blah 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 with me. Don't play with me. Yeah, you ain't about nothing. I know what you do. You try to use your little fake. You think it's fake power, and then I already know what you want because you've been trying to do the same thing, right, over and over my entire life, and I'm still right here, and I'm alive and well. So what does that show you, Carly? God is real. Yeah, and everybody knows the truth about you, Carly Fiorina, Carly Sneed. You're my aunt, right? Yeah, and everybody knows the truth about you and what you've tried to do to me and what you probably did to my dad. He's a coward. Feel me? So yeah, you ain't got nothing you can say to me. Why would you ever bring the name up of people who lost? What? That's why I don't play with these folks. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna keep winning. We running circles around them financially this entire time. You don't know me. You don't know my situations. You don't know who I know. You don't know what's going on. Keep my name out your mouth, and that's it. All right, like I said, I'm the mob. I run this country. I run the world, and we're gonna keep on standing up to evil and defeating them. Man, these people ain't got nothing. They ain't about nothing. They weak. Your government weak. Your system is fragile. All y'all weak, and you're gonna lose more every day. Feel me? You already lost, but you're gonna get defeated more every day. We just increasing the deficit. All right, baby. All right. Like I said, I keep on winning. Let them do what they do, and that's it, man. You understand? Wait till all this money come in. It's right around the corner. Good luck. Easy, easy money. Stay mad. $140 plus. Ooh, I know you mad. I know you mad as hell. All that money coming to me and I get to use it for what I want. That's right. It's coming this next month. Now, what I need y'all folks to do is donate and help me pay this phone bill. We got what, like one more day, 2 more days? No, one more day. Pretty much, yeah, because it's due on the 20th. You know what I mean? If y'all don't help me, I don't know. I'll just have to film the videos, I guess. It sucks, but I mean, and y'all can help me after that. You can still send me the money. When I get in Wi-Fi, I'll see the Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo. But I'm telling you, the public can't come together tonight and today and tomorrow and, donate like 20 bucks each, give me some money to work with. That's what I'm saying. It's so easy to fund this, and you just got to have people have a heart and want to help a cause. And I mean, this is a righteous, just cause. And that's all I'm saying. If you're my enemy, there's something wrong with you and you're going to lose. We're not backing down to anyone on any issue. I'm out in the street like this for a reason because we didn't come to play. So we don't back down to evil. We don't run away as you see y'all do, right? Because we stand with God. The power of God is bravery. God didn't want his people hiding and running. No, the power of God is real. And it's time. It's about time to show all you folks. Real talk. I had enough about hearing you Satanists and all this devil stuff. We don't tolerate Satan. Not in this country, not in this world. At all. You feel me? And we never will. So like I said, Mr. Freeze, I'll always be here to stop you. You understand that? I am Batman. Feel me? And that's about it, man. Ooh, I love it. I'm winning so much it's unreal. It should be illegal to win this much. Boy, that's right. I'm Batman. Talk to y'all in a minute, man. Stay mad. Like I said, up over 140 bucks. So again, you was proven incorrect. Make sure you get your facts straight before you talk. Keep my name out your mouth, all right? Like I said, don't talk about my money. Don't pocket watch because you don't know how much I make. I make plenty. I've been making money this entire time. What are you talking about? We do everything better than you. You crazy. God provides. All right? Talk to you in a minute, man. Easy.